What it do, cyber world. It is your girl, the one and only Ash Said It. AshSaidIt.com. AshSaidIt.com. This is the Ash Said It Daily Podcast Show. I appreciate you guys for all of your love and support. Yes. Over 1,200 episodes. 500,000 streams worldwide. We continue to move and shake. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the only way I know how to do it, baby. That's the only way I know how to get it done. Yes. Okay, so I got a question on the Twitter. Yes, they mentioned at One Love Ash. You know, One Love Ash is my name across all social platforms. You can always send me a mention, a comment, a concern, a question like this. And the person, and this was just a random question, and sometimes people send me questions about jobs, about my jobs, about what I'm doing next, about what I feel about certain things, and the question today was about Raven-Symoné, and they asked me why I feel Raven-Symoné was not booked as a child star on the Disney Channel. And I think that was a good question to pose. I feel as though that was a very smart question to pose, because now Raven in her... Okay, first and foremost, Raven-Symoné was the most adorable little girl. After Rudy, she was one of the most adorable little girls on television in the 80s. She was adorable. Who did not love Raven-Symoné? She was so cute. Olivia. She was just so doggone adorable. And she ran the Cosby Show. She made that show what it was towards the end. Her character, Olivia, was absolutely adorable. And having worked with children, I know that it's not an easy feat to get kids to get things and to understand the dialogue and blocking and all that good stuff. So the fact that she was just so quirky, and I'm sure that her parents and trainers and everybody else had a huge part in helping her get to that place, but that little girl was fire on the screen, all right? She was fire. That was just instant madness. I personally feel that Raven-Symoné was put out on some auditions for Disney. I feel like she definitely was, especially at that young age. I think that Disney dropped the ball. Disney dropped the ball with that. And maybe, I don't know, depends on who was directing, who was the producer, things of that nature. Maybe they didn't like the parents. I don't know what exactly it was, but Disney dropped the ball, because Raven-Symoné would have ruled Disney Channel. Okay, if they had given her a show or given her a major feature at that young age, please. Eventually, I know in her maybe preteen, teenage years, she took on a couple of movies, because it was that Xenon movie series that was a part of Disney. She was a part of that, and she had some other minor roles on different programs, and then of course she got That's So Raven, and so that's what a lot of people really mark with knowing her from. And now she's back on Disney, something about Raven's Home or Raven's House, something along those lines, and I think that was a good look. I think that was definitely a good setup for them to do. Where she is now in her career, is like, wow, Raven-Symoné is in her 30s. That's crazy. I'm like, she was just like 3. What do you mean she's 30? But I feel that Disney dropped the ball early on in the game. They tried to make up for it, and it still helped to boost her career. It definitely helped to make a name for her and help her make a name for herself and really build on her career. So her resume precedes itself. She is an ultra talented young woman. Like I said, she was the cutest little thing. She was the cutest thing. And Disney dropped the ball. But they picked it back up. They dusted it off. And they made the best out of it that they could do. But I feel that she went on those auditions and she did not book that work because there was either somebody hating, there was someone that didn't think that she had it. But as you could see on the Cosby Show, I can't even describe it to you, but I've worked with child stars, I've worked with children actors. Some of them just don't get it, the timing and how to. She spot on every time. She knocked it out the ballpark, and that's not something that you can really teach. It's something that has to be innate. And like I said, I just think she wasn't booked early on in those early stages because Disney dropped the ball. Maybe they didn't know what to do with her. I don't know. At that point, I don't think the Mickey Mouse Club was, well, no, Mickey Mouse Club was still going on in the 90s. Early 90s, Mickey Mouse Club was still going on, but maybe they felt that she was too young. I don't know. I don't really know what the exact cause was, but I guarantee you, as much as she was moving and shaking in the industry and continuing to book work, I guarantee you she went on some Disney auditions. I am positive that she definitely went out on some Disney auditions. I don't know which ones or who was over what, but she did, and she wasn't booked, which was their loss. Oh my gosh, that was so their loss. And I'm sure that they felt it years afterwards. And then when they seen, oh wow, this young lady still is booking stuff. She's still like making major moves. Wow, she's still doing her thing. We should have booked her. Yeah, you should have booked her. So you need to get to booking. So, in all, that is my personal opinion. My opinions are my own. And I feel that Disney just dropped the ball there. And they've somewhat made up for it, sort of, kind of. And Raven continues to soar. She continues to, she gets it. She gets it. She's one of those child stars that I've watched grow up and doesn't have too many problems or issues. I mean, we all have problems and issues. Unfortunately, when you're in the public eye, your circumstances are highlighted a little bit more and elevated to people's knowledge. We'll say that. We will say that, exactly. So, I appreciate you guys. I thank you for all of your love and support in supporting me in this movement, which is ashsaidit.com, ashsaidit.com. Oh my gosh, so we've got so much stuff on the horizon. I've got 1,000,003 things going on. I am leaving Chattanooga in the next couple of hours, and we're going to make some magic happen with some other stuff. So I appreciate y'all. Thank you for everything. Keep in mind, anyone to tell you that you can't do what you want to do, you look them square in the face and tell them, baby, don't believe me, just watch. Watch what I do. Watch me make it happen. Watch me make history. That's what we're doing this for. We're doing this for the history books. Social media is nice, but real life, baby, oh my goodness, is way better. It's so much better. Real life. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Anyways, I love you guys. I'll let you later. Deuces.